Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Batlow Planter Cordon demonstration site, which is part of the Narrow Orchard Systems project. We're here in the third week of March 2026, and just going to give you a bit of an update on where we've ended up in here after 3 seasons of establishment so far. This is our 12th update video in this block since the project started. So if you'd like to see where we've come from with this and some of the issues that we've faced, certainly visit the HIN website, the Horticulture Industry Network website, and navigate to Narrow Orchard Systems Apples, and you'll be able to access the links to those 11 videos so far that give a really good summary of where we've been and how we've gotten to where we are now. So our collaborating grower here, Jeremy Smart, and myself, we keep in regular contact about the progress of this block and discussing the issues that we encounter and our thoughts about managing the tree response. I know that Jeremy's very excited about what we've achieved here in the last 3 seasons in terms of establishing a planter cordon canopy. So we've got probably on average maybe 1 metre to 2 metres vertical growth that we still need to achieve to reach the canopy height that we're ultimately aiming for. But after 3 years and with some challenges, we're starting to get something that actually looks very, very doable on this Cosmic Crisp on Nic 29 rootstock, which we weren't certain of when we started out, but as we go on, we're getting more confident that this system is going to fill the canopy, and that we're going to have some good structure and ultimately a nice productive block with lots of fruitful material in here. As we head towards the end of the third growing season here, the two issues that Jeremy and I have been discussing most recently relate to, firstly, some long lateral growth that we had in some trees this season. So this particular tree I'm looking at here now has responded quite well. It's not too vigorous. The lateral growth is fairly ideal. We've got some nice, relatively short units here which should become fruitful hopefully next season. And then if we move along to the next tree down, it seems somewhat more vigorous, and we've got quite a large upright here. This one, which is quite thick, and its growth response is showing us that it's quite strong. So we've got a lot of lateral growth that's sort of up to 40-50 centimetres long, and so we've been discussing how to deal with that. I'm back in the Narrow Orchard Systems demo block a week after recording that video about a couple of challenges with strong verticals and long laterals a week ago. And we've got some advice from a couple of sources. I'd like to acknowledge the project leader, Ian Goodwin, for his input, and also horticultural consultant Marcel Veens for his suggestions about this. And from all of that, what Jeremy and I have decided to do is come through and identify some of the verticals that are really restricting the sap flow and growth further down the cordon, and come through and remove those now, and where possible select a replacement. If not, we're hoping to get some regrowth from the stump cut that we do to produce a new vertical. Here's an example of one of the verticals that we're going to remove. You can see that the diameter of the upright there is at least equal to, if not greater than, the diameter of the cordon heading out from the V. So time to go for this one, sadly. So I've already cut this one. I'll just take it out, and as luck would have it, on the base of that cut, there was already a long lateral that I could bend up into position. So we do have a replacement already in position there, which will be behind the others in growth, but hopefully that allowing these verticals further out to put on a bit more growth before it gets established again, and hopefully we can get that to crop and settle more quickly. So that's it for our autumn 2026 update. Again, Jeremy and I are very happy with the progress in the Planochordon trees in this remaining part of the demo site. And we've learnt quite a lot already this season. Our confidence is growing in terms of establishing this type of system, and our thinking is heading towards long-term management already. So that's all good, and looking forward to spring 2026. And we'll bring you an update as soon as we've got some news on how these come out at flowering and what they look like after fruit set. But for now, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.